In this video, I'll be taking you through how to fix suppressed products on Amazon Vendor Central. And make sure to stay towards the very end, because at the end I'll be going through one tip that I learned working at Amazon that you can use to fix literally any single product. And so, if you are new here, my name is Benjamin Bolshinsky. I used to work at Amazon in the vendor management team. And now I run a company called Vendor Launch, where we work with Amazon vendors to increase their purchase orders. And so, without further ado, why this is so important. So, product suppressions are the number one reason for lost sales amongst Amazon vendors. It is one of the most common issues our clients come to us for. And it's probably something, if you have a vendor account, it's something that you've probably dealt with and it's been incredibly difficult to fix. Now, if your product is suppressed, a customer can't buy it. And this is why it is so critically important to resolve this, right? Suppressed products do not appear on the Amazon website, meaning customers can't find and customers can't buy your products. And if a customer can't buy your product, nothing else matters. Promotions, advertising, bundling, any initiatives that you can think of to grow sales don't matter if a customer can't buy the product to begin with, right? You have to think about this as a house, right? There is a foundation. The foundation is your product being available to customers to buy. Everything else is built upon that foundation. If you don't have a foundation, you don't have a house. You cannot build a house if there is no foundation. This is why it is so incredibly important. Now, this is a checklist that I developed when I worked at Amazon, which we now use amongst other tools. We use this as a step-by-step process for getting products reinstated and unsuppressed. Remember, if you search your ASIN number in Amazon search and your product does not come up, that means it is suppressed, it is invisible, and customers cannot find nor buy it. So, this is the checklist that we go through, that you should go through following this video for the products that are currently suppressed in your Amazon vendor account. So, step number 1. Is the product missing a cost price against your parent vendor code? Very simple. If there is no cost price listed against the ASIN, Amazon's system can't actually order the product, and therefore it'll be suppressed. Amazon won't have stock. So make sure there is a cost price, and make sure there is a cost price specifically against the vendor code that Amazon uses to raise purchase orders. Now this takes me to step 2. Does Amazon have stock in their fulfillment center? If Amazon does not have stock in their fulfillment center, it is likely that the product will be suppressed because Amazon cannot fulfill orders, right? So they won't, the product won't be live. So you have to make sure that Amazon has stock in each of their, also not each, but in their fulfillment centers. Any fulfillment center is fine, just one, because Amazon can then try and ship it themselves. But having stock in Amazon's fulfillment center is important. Step number 3. Does the product have a valid main image? A valid main image means white background, no text or annotations, a legitimate image. If the product does not have a main image, then it will be suppressed. Number 4. Have you submitted all test reports and compliance documents for that product? Specifically, this is dependent upon the category that you operate. Toys have certain compliance requirements, test reports. Batteries have other health, sexual products, health and wellness, nutrition supplements. Each category has its own set of compliance requirements, and you have to make sure that you've satisfied these compliance requirements. Otherwise, Amazon legally cannot sell your product, and therefore your product will be suppressed. Is the product subject to a product recall or any other major customer issues? So sometimes what may happen at Amazon is if a product has some fundamental issue, maybe a product recall, a batch of expired products. If many customers have left customer reviews saying that there's something fundamentally wrong with the product, then it can get suppressed. So you have to be careful that you're selling products that are legitimate and that you've addressed and resolved any kind of such issues that may be present for your products. So a good exercise here is to check that the reviews for your product, oftentimes the reviews may tell you if it has been some internal kind of issue with the product that has caused a suppression. For example, as I said, expiry. If there's been a batch of expired products, it is likely that Amazon's internal teams will suppress that product. And then also, you have to be mindful of any emails that come your way from Amazon's internal teams. These will typically have a title called "and-on calls," where Amazon's internal teams have suppressed the product for some fundamental kind of product quality issue. Have you resolved all profitability issues? Products that are very unprofitable for Amazon, they can be suppressed. This is also called CRAP, which stands for cannot realize a profit. So here, you just look at the commercials of your product, work with your vendor manager to get it unsuppressed. Have you updated the availability in Vendor Central? Pretty easy. Make sure it's just available. This is one many potential vendors miss out. So if you've rejected a number of purchase orders in a row for a particular product, I believe it's 3, then Amazon's internal systems will automatically update the availability to temporarily unavailable, right? Because their system assumes the product is unavailable if you keep rejecting purchase orders. So you should just check that the product is indeed marked as available in Vendor Central. So those are the 3 main steps. Now, sometimes you might follow these 7 steps, and the product is still suppressed. In this case, we have our own internal teams dedicated to this very issue. In fact, at Vendor Launch, the company that I run, if we cannot reinstate your product, you don't have to pay us anything, right? So if you have product suppression issues, you come to us, we can't do it for you, then you don't have to pay anything. Again, only available for Amazon vendors. If this is something that you're interested in, please book a call using the link in the description. Otherwise, I hope you have a great day, and until next time.